So, if we go in here, we should get to talk to, is it Selphie or Quistis or somebody? Or is it just herself being all moody and indecisive? She's totally hot and I haven't fucked her yet, so I should really do something about that. But she wants to go, so I can't tell her no. But it's not fair. It is Selphie. Selphie, you're alive. I totally forgot about you since that other chick was around, but now she's gone. How about it? The impact from the landing knocked me out cold. It was horrible. When I woke up, it was just me and Pia, and I was naked. I don't know what that guy was doing. Sis wasn't there. I hope she's alright. Pia said he'd wait for the rescue crew. I found a chocobo, so I went for a run, and then I ate the chocobo. And there you were, Squall, just sitting on a Ragnarok. Makes you wonder if Selphie would have gone onto any random ship. That was so cool when you jumped out into space. It was so hot. Hey, where's the heroin? Oh, I forgot to bring it. I couldn't fit enough in my colon, so... What's up, bro? What's up, Squall? So glad you're safe, man. No homo. Or full homo. You decide. I hate to tell you this now, but we got a major problem down here. Well, here it goes. Some big thing called the Lunatic Pandora came out of nowhere. Matron couldn't achieve what she set out to do because of it, which is cool. Matron's not a sorceress anymore. Got that off her chest. Matron gave away her power to someone without realizing it. Yeah, no shit, brother. To Rinoa. And, yeah, Galbadian military is controlling Lunatic Pandora. Shit hit the fan. They excavated it from the ocean where Estar sank it years ago. Blah, 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 blah. Laguna this. Thing called a crystal pillar. It's called the monsters. It calls monsters from the moon. Then the monsters came falling down from the moon. Total panic down here. Basically, all the worst parts of the Bible. I guess the stream of falling monsters engulfed the machine. Lunatic Pandora caught Adele. This is quite an exposition dump. But we already knew this. Zell, that's just drop that shit, man. So this is funny, because this is a good character moment. This is exactly how Squall felt when he was trying to give his report to Sid, and Sid realised, being responsible leader, that there were more important things at that moment in time. But to Squall, he was all about following the mission, following the guidelines and the rules, and he couldn't understand why he was being that way. Now it's flipped. Zell's got responsibility, Zell's trying to show his leadership, and Squall is consumed by something he deems more important, which is a big move for him, really. Rinoa is a sorceress now. She received Matron's powers. An escort from Estar came to pick Rinoa up. Rinoa is in Estar now. There's no need to keep putting the name there. You could have worked that sentence without it. We have to go get her. Was she taken by force? Not exactly. It was her decision. It's almost like they think we've all got shit memories, so that they have to keep reinforcing the name. Scared of being feared and hated. Scared that no one will want to be around her. She said she couldn't handle that. So instead, she's going to become an ice cube. Oh, stop that. You're talking shit, boy. Why did you go all the way out into space to save Rinoa, huh? It's because you wanted some poonie tang. Am I right? Was it because you wanted to be with Rinoa? Hell, I wanted to be with you! But I'm not making a fuss. Goddamn asshole. What the hell am I doing? That chick was totally into me. Lurch. Another really good piece of music will play quite shortly. Pandora or whatever, Sorcerer Edea are out of my hands. I don't even know where to look for Sis. The only thing I know is Rinoa. And I'm taking her back. I'm walking in circles. Get out of my way. This is when the ship kicks off. Uh-oh. Ah. Hey! Excuse me. We're flying. I hope this ain't the case, but I could picture Selfie in the pilot seat screaming, "Woohoo, we're flying!" And standing next to her, a very excited Irvin. Got some pretty good sound dampening walls. We literally walked 2 yards and we can't hear the music. Well, get on the lift then, you tits. And then this is the song that you're going to have to get used to hearing quite a lot when you fly around in the Ragnarok. Woohoo! We're flying, bro! Your dog were like totally flying. She's just so amazing. Selfie, head for Estar. She's probably at the Sorceress Memorial. We're gonna go rescue Rinoa. And that's gonna tell us how to fly. And now we can start doing some side quests, which is really good news. Speaking of side quests, we're really close to one. There's a tiny island over here that most Final Fantasy veterans will know, and you'll see there's a dude on it. He's a cactus, and he keeps popping up out of the ground. See him? You touch that, you're in for a boss fight against a jumbo cactuar, and he's got a lot of life too. That guy can insta-kill your team with a move he does, but he's not too bad, and we're going to be fighting him very shortly. So for all the people that have been looking forward to the really interesting content, the gameplay stuff, that will be coming shortly. And I've flown past the thing. Was that it there? I think that's it. So I'm going to save quickly, just in case. And now we can save Rinoa. Actually, this looks like the thing. Yeah, this is wrong. This is very wrong. That's the thing that sent us to space. That's a confusing place to save, Chris. Congratulations, you just fucked up your future self. Bloody hell. You want to be careful of flying too close to that thing. That's what we want. They all look alike. Actually, this might not be it. No, this is it, because it's got the good music. Yeah, this is it. Funny story too. When I was doing this run, before I started this recording, I was doing it on a PS2 with my original copy of the game. And there's a cutscene coming up where Squall gets Rinoa back, and it kept freezing. It took ages for me to get past that damn bit. Really frustrating. Definitely something I will never miss from that era of PlayStation. You want to see your comrade off? I'll make an exception. Go ahead. But no funny stuff. What are you doing here? This is a restricted area. To do what I should have done earlier. I'll never know unless I do it. Well, that sounds awfully cryptic. What are you talking about? How about I punch you in the throat? Oh, we don't like violence. Please just do what you must. Come on, Squall. Get those weapons out. Anybody moves and the chick with the whip will get you. When all else fails, I'll try punching it. Now that I've broke every bone in my hand, what else could I do? Aha! The old sword. And they were all frozen alive. And there's your cover. The iconic Final Fantasy VIII illustration by Yoshitaka Amano. I've never understood the sleeves on that jumper she's got. She's got like leg warmers on her arms. I don't care. I slept with a black chick once. I'm pretty out there. And as we've already noticed, this game seems to be abundantly empty of minorities for some reason. Even though it kind of doesn't, because, like, is it Rajin? I think he's kind of Mexican-y, or Hispanic-y, Latin. I don't know. And there are people with different, you know, skin colours. They're just not main characters. We're a bunch of Aryans, especially them two up front. Blame them. They're the Nazis. Like Kiros. Kiros is an important character, and he's got darker skin. So yeah, there is a main character who's black. I wonder who that is. I've seen him before. I was in the kitchen appliance section of IKEA. What's wrong, Rinoa? Oh, fat fingers again. I was so set on staying in S-Star. But then when you guys rescued me, it made me so happy. And I shit myself. You're awfully quiet, Squall. Because I got a lot on my mind. Can you see me talking to myself? He's thinking, what do we do now? Blah, 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 blah. Let's just go back to the orphanage. But seriously, like, what do we do now? We've got this giant flying machination. Don't we have to do something about that lunatic Pandora thing? Sifa is Ultimisia's puppet. We have to stop Ultimisia. We can't let that sorceress from the future mess up our world. Let's go kick her ass. We're seeds. We're here to destroy sorceresses, right? Ooh. Low blow. Ah, god damn it. Trust me to be the guy who makes the black joke when there's one in the room. Oh, Zell, you little racist. That actually happened to me once on a really weird tangent. I didn't make a racist joke. I was saying the word black in part of a sentence, and the entire classroom went quiet as I said black, and I'm quite a loud guy. So I said black, and there was a girl called Davina, a nice girl in my form, and everybody, because it went quiet and all you heard was black, everybody kind of looked at her. This really awkward moment. I felt really bad for her because, you know, there was no racism there. It was just a conversation and a word that had got picked up. But everybody being the whole, you know, super serious about not offending people, which I think it's gone a bit too far, that stuff. But now we're in the Ragnarok. And yeah. Now we can access pretty much all of the game, except for Ultimisia's Palace. So, I want to go to the orphanage just quickly, because I know that we're going to have an appointment in Edea, because the president wants to speak to us. But I think it can be a very slippery slope when people try and dictate what language you use and try to add a negative value to your language when you didn't have that prejudice there just because they do. I think it's a very slippery slope, actually. Because I personally think racism is a mindset rather than a word. Don't get me wrong, there are words that are extremely, you know, tied into a history of prejudice and hate. Angelo, what you doing, bro? Oh. Sorry, I just farted. I'm sure you want to be alone with her. We're like total cockblockers right now. I never thought you were the romantic type. I always thought you were kind of an asshole. Shoo, dog. I can't consummate with your hairy ass here. Trying to get this place romantic. Shoo. Shoo. Nothing about the sorceress, a pretty touchy subject. Who cares if she's a sorceress, right? She's still hot. You don't care either, do you? She doesn't smell any different, she'll still feed you. Get away from me, dog! I'm a monster! What will become of me? Hey, forget about it. There've been many good sorceresses. Edea was one, and then she, like, kind of killed the president of Delling City nearly. You can be like her, minus that one time. I can't guarantee anything either. If Ultimisia possesses me again, what will I do? You saw me. She controlled me in outer space and made me break Edea's seal. Maybe she'll make me wear a strap-on and break your seal. You will not know the end of pain. Will I end up fighting everyone? Scary thought, isn't it? That's cool. I'll just Renzo Kuken you. You'll never stand a chance. I'll be your knight. Yeah, that sounds cool. I'll say that. If I fall under Ultimisia's control again, Seed will come kill me, right? And the leader of Seed is you, Squall. Squall's sword will pierce my heart. And unfortunately that is not a euphemism, or euphemism. I guess it's okay if it's you. Nobody else. Nobody could touch my nubile body. Go on, shut her up, Squall. Enough of this shit. You're not gonna die. Seed is after Ultimisia. It just so happens I would like to get my seed on you. In a completely different meaning. She uses my body as her extension in this world. I want to use your body to extend a part of my world. If we're going to start talking metaphorical. I do apologise if this is the first exposure to this scene, guys, and you're quite committed with the characters, because I am probably ruining it. But the whole notion of a playthrough, you know, when someone's commentating, is never the best way to get any kind of storyline. I recommend you play it yourself, you get immersed, and you don't have a silly bastard like me just inputting every 5 minutes. Not even that, every 30 seconds saying dumb shit. I just end up going after you again. You're my bitch now. How the hell is she so surprised? I mean, sure, he's socially inept, but space has changed things. Space has changed everything. What are you talking about? You don't remember. I want to know. Oh, here he goes. I didn't forget, it was the GF. I always remember our anniversary, honey. It's the most important date to me. Can I tell you a story? It all depends. The GFs mean that I might not have the time. We make a promise. We promise to see shooting stars together. Very Japanese thing, man. Must be a cultural thing. Maybe symbolic, I don't know. I get dressed up and put on your ring. But the thing is, I can't remember where I'm supposed to meet you. I start to panic, and then I realize I don't have my pants on. We've all had those dreams. Goddamn. No trousers when you went to school for some bizarre reason. Why do I not have trousers on right now? I'm sorry, you don't have to say anything. I just felt like I had to tell you. It's cool, it's just a dream. I have tons of dreams. I once murdered you and buried your body in the field of flowers, much like this one. But that's just a dream. I don't want to do it or anything. So if you remember the introduction, I said there was quite an important sequence happening, but you probably wouldn't understand it. This is essentially keying into that sequence. If you remember when it was showing you the beaches and it was doing the parallaxing sands and ocean, there was a dialogue between Squall and Rinoa saying, if you ever get lost, this is where you'll find me. And they make a promise. I'll be waiting for you. If you come here, you'll find me. I promise. I'll be here too. It's a promise. And that is what plays in the very introduction of the game. Next time we'll meet for sure, and I might even have my pants on. Ooh. Sorry to interrupt. Got a radio contact from Estar's presidential planet. Planet? It's a palace. They have a plan to defeat Ultimisia. They want to hire Seed to execute it. We're up. It might be a trap to get Rinoa back in Estar. Oh, and the guy we spoke to, his name's Kiros. Of course it's the same, Kiros. That's what makes it clever. Alright, let's do it. And off to Estar we go. Shit's getting serious now. We're about to be told the plan for the end of the game. But Edea wants a word. Squall, you're always looking for alone with tears in your eyes. Oh, really? That's all you had? Oh, watch this. I'm going to walk towards the camera. It's going to trip an event and she's going to speak and say what she should be saying. There you go. Classic RPG design. Squall. I am frozen for some reason in a mute animation, as are we, except for the sunbeams to your right. There is something I must tell you. It is about me. I am really called Barry. This is all an eloquent magical gas. I put it on my face to make me look beautiful. Do you still love me? Do you still love Barry? I believe it was 13 years ago. I first became a sorceress when I was a child, and once again 13 years. What? How can you become a sorceress twice? Honey bastards. That day right here, I encountered a sorceress on the verge of death. I received her powers of my own will. That sorceress was an entity of fear for my children. I could not let her get to them. This turned out to be the beginning of my painful story. I was not able to have children myself. My womb was barren. That's why I collected you lot, like Pokemon cards, and I had to catch them all. Therefore, Squall, you must fight to the end, even though it may bring, I can't even read, tragedy to others. And yeah, interesting. Now go, Squall. Never liked you anyway. But yeah, this is outlining the end of the game. But as I've mentioned, we're going to be visiting Island Closest to Hell, Island Closest to Heaven, the research centre with Bahamut and various other dangerous things, and Jumbo Cactua. So quite a lot left. Hopefully you're enjoying it, folks. I know I am, and we'll see where it leads us.